I can bring you new footage that's been released of Henry Nowak's just downright unbelievable murder still to this day. It's AI generated of the police footage of what the police said after the camera stopped rolling on the body cam. Now, I've got this footage from Dan Wotton's show, where it's actually come from BBC, surprisingly. But please watch. It just gives a little bit of a build, like the background, the start of it. They have cut out Henry's words as well, though, because it's still harrowing, and it's out of respect. I think it's not needed on that bit now. But it just sets the scene, and then it goes into the AI generated voices of what they were saying to each other. And I'll let you watch and listen, and then I'll give my thoughts after.
He has been stabbed. That Sikh Digwa is probably responsible for this. And so what we are going to bring you today, for the first time, is an AI recreation of exactly what Henry Nowak cops said after the body cam footage ended. And chillingly, it took them 8 minutes. 8 minutes as Henry Nowak lay dying to discover the stab wounds. The panic and the horror of the police officer who handcuffed and arrested the dying student on a Southampton street, according to the BBC, which first came across this transcript, becomes apparent as he and his colleagues try to save Henry's life. After Vikram Digwa was jailed for life, video from the attending officer's body-worn camera caused national outrage and sparked violent disorder in Southampton. After intense public criticism of police action in this case, a transcript of the full recording exclusively released to the BBC, with no objection critically from Henry's family, who come from Essex, reveals what happened next. But first I want to remind you, and I know it's difficult, but we need to set up exactly what happened before the police took 8 minutes to reveal that Nowak had been stabbed.
This is Vikram Digwa, the killer, on the night he stabbed Henry Nowak multiple times. Police released this body cam footage. 4 other people can be seen while Henry is on the floor.
It keeps dropping side to side, so I'm just trying to keep it set up. Alright. It's got a mouthful of blood, I don't want him.
A discussion takes place between police and bystanders before police ask Henry,
What's your name, mate?
Henry attempts to respond. Then the police officer says,
Has anyone been hurt other than him?
At this point, Digwa steps in, saying he's the victim.
He's took my turban off, started grabbing my head.
Are you injured?
Yeah, I've got swollen eye, little bruise.
Alright, just step back a little bit for me.
This is the first time we can clearly hear Henry say he's been stabbed in the footage, 49 seconds in. Then we see blue lights flashing as more responders arrive.
Right, let's get you out of there, shall we?
Police pull him along the ground.
Grab his other arm. What's happened to you, alright?
They didn't believe him, did they?
This is the 4th time in the footage we hear Henry say he's been stabbed. 1 minute, 11 seconds after it begins.
You've been stabbed? Whereabouts? Don't think you have, mate.
We've muted the audio here because it's distressing. Henry groans as police pull his hands behind his back and handcuff him. In this section of the video, Henry repeatedly says he can't breathe.
Saying he's been stabbed, so
Where
just
do you
checking.
think you've been stabbed? 1 minute, 48 seconds in, a police officer lifts up the side of Henry's top, but goes no further. Then we can hear someone say he hasn't been stabbed.
In the face? Oh no, but we have to check, don't we? In the face?
Then, with police surrounding him, Henry says, "Please, brother, I can't breathe." In total, we've clearly heard Henry say he can't breathe 7 times. Police officers say Henry is under arrest and read him his rights. 2 minutes, 48 seconds after the footage begins, police call for an ambulance.
And that is where the footage stopped. That is where the body cam footage stopped. And so I'm about to play you our AI recreation of what happened next. But before I do, for context, Henry was last seen lying on a gravel drive with his hands cuffed behind him. He is still and silent. The police officers have been at the scene for approximately 3 minutes and they have radioed for an ambulance. They are growing increasingly anxious. The officers called for a medic or an armed response vehicle, as many carry defibrillators and firearm officers undergo enhanced first aid and trauma training. The attending officers move Henry, this gets worse, accidentally hitting his head on a wall as he's lifted before a female officer begins CPR. And this is the conversation. This has never been heard before, and obviously this is an AI recreation, let me be clear, but it is based on the official transcript now released and approved to be released by the family in terms of what happened, that conversation between the male officer who had said he didn't believe Henry Nowak and the female officer also on scene as they realise that Henry not only had been stabbed, but that he was dead.
I'm not sure he's breathing. He's not breathing.
Right, let's get the handcuffs off.
Let them know he's not breathing.
Yeah, from 4 to 8, we don't think he's breathing. Could we get another unit here, please? Got no pulse.
Medic or anything. ARV!
ARV towards us if we've got them, with a defib.
He's not unconscious, mate. He's not breathing. Come on, mate. That's it, that's it. Keep breathing. Come on. No.
No, keep going.
Come on, mate. Stay with us.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Come on.
That's it. Come on, take a breath. That's it, bro. I got you. Come on.
Go ahead. Thank you. Do you want to swap?
No, I'm all right.
Sure.
Come on, mate. Come on. That's it. That's it.
Can you put a torch? I just want to make sure that he hasn't been stabbed. Are you all right to hold it? Thank you. Do you want me to do it? Here you are. Cheers, mate. Right, they're going to want him down to skin level for defib. I've got some... Oh, Saz are here. Have you got scissors? Grab some scissors.
Come on, mate. He's fucking gone. He's got blood coming out his nose. He's fucking gone.
Right, if you stretch that clothing for me. Stretch it out. Perfect. There's a lot of blood.
Has he been stabbed there?
Yeah, he's got a stab. There's a mark there.
That makes it worse. He's got a stab. I'm pushing on a fucking stab wound.
That's okay. It's fine. It's not coming out. It's fine. Keep going. Keep going. It's not bleeding out.
Now, we know that Henry had told the police officers multiple times that he had been stabbed. So their realization that he had been stabbed minutes later, 8 minutes later, was too late. And perhaps they should have stopped calling him mate, given the severity of the circumstances. The report goes on that timings on the transcript indicates that it takes police 8 minutes to discover the fatal stab wound in Henry's chest after arriving on the scene. Efforts to save Henry's life continued for another 51 minutes until an emergency doctor who had been flown in by helicopter eventually recorded the 18-year-old's time of death as midnight on the 4th of December 2025. Before sentencing Digwa, Judge William Malsley, KC, said the genuine shock to the particular police officer when he realised that he had been giving CPR to Henry when he had a serious chest wound tends to show that he was doing his best in a very difficult situation. He also acknowledged that the attending police officers had been given a convincing but wholly false narrative of the incident, and added that sometimes someone arrested and handcuffed will feign injury in the hope of being released.
Wow. What do you say about that? The facts. I know AI generated voices sound different, and maybe the context then of how it's coming out might sound a bit different, but I don't know. Just the constant mate, after not believing him before when he'd been stabbed and not bothering to check properly, and then all of a sudden, I don't even feel that there was much urgency still, even when they were aware. The fact he's pressing on the stab wound and they're saying, oh, it's fine. That's someone's life that is slipping away there. The disrespect is just off the scale, absolutely off the scale. It just brings it home even more so that this it was disgusting the way this is played out, everything about it. But at the core of it is this young boy's life that could have been saved. And I agree though, the George Floyd stuff that happened, that was everywhere for weeks, months, years. It created a movement, and that was for a convicted criminal. I'm not saying the death was right, but it was a serial convicted criminal, and we know what he'd done. This was an innocent teenage boy. To go through what he went through, and then feeling like the police were there was going to save him, and they were the ones that just let him slip away, and the disrespect that was shown afterwards. Anyway, I don't want to go too much more deeply in this. I feel like the pictures and the words say enough with this. We can't have any more like this. How can we? This country has just slipped to such a low. Like I said, I'm going to leave it there anyway. Respect and thoughts to the family.